Hi folks, well it's Sunday morning, so I'm going to give you another update on what's been going on with the hydroponics in my greenhouse. I'm so pleased with the way this cucumber's looking at the moment. I trimmed quite a few of the leaves off it to let a bit more light through, and you can really see the number of flowers on it. It's just incredible. And I've got a friendly bee who comes in here about 20 times a day, pollinates all these flowers, and the fruit on it. We're getting so many cucumbers now. It really is quite incredible. I'm going to chop some off in a minute, but there's 4 or 5 that are ready to go, another 8 or 9 that are still on their way, and they just get big so fast, and it just keeps going. And well, we're all the way up to the ceiling, and I've chopped it off past the end there, but yeah, it's one very happy looking plant, that. So we've had the main head off that broccoli, which was very tasty. I ate that a couple of days ago, and I left some of the side shoots there, and I'm hoping they'll grow into more heads of broccoli that we can eat, and they certainly seem to be growing and looking good, so we'll have more broccoli off that yet. And the tomatoes are finally starting to get ripe. They've been turning pink for a couple of days now. Hopefully by next weekend we'll be eating those, and it's not just those ones there. Over here, these ones are starting to turn ripe as well, and got no shortage of more tomatoes on the way off these plants. Loads of flowers going right the way up to the top, where I lopped the tomato plants off and just lopped the stems at about as high as I could reach them, because I figured we'd have plenty of tomatoes to eat. So my tomatoes don't just go all the way up forever. They stop there, but that's going to keep us in tomatoes for a good few months. And the strawberries keep on coming. We've actually been stealing them off here this week. We haven't been quite so good at saving them all up for a Sunday, but we're still going to have, well, we had 12 the first week, 14 the second week, and there's going to be 16 strawberries with our pudding this week, so lovely. Now the peppers are looking really quite good, getting loads and loads of flowers on them now, and they seem to be getting visited by my friendly bee that comes to visit me. And I think down here, this flower just here, if we can get that into focus, no, it's focusing on the wall instead, but that flower there has been pollinated, and I believe that's my first pepper on its way behind it. So I'm very much looking forward to them in a few months. So this strawberry has only actually been in a pot for 3 or 4 days now, and it's still attached to the mother plant by its runner, but you can see it's already put out plenty of roots at the bottom, and I was just trying that as an experiment to see what to do, but I'm going to do another one now. So I'll empty some of the hydrocorn out of there, make a bit of space. I'll take this runner, and there it is with its next strawberry plant. Tip that in around there. Not being too careful, doesn't really matter, it'll still grow upwards. And I'm just going to wet the hydrocorn with a bit of the nutrient solution. And this will keep it damp around the base of the plant, and hopefully we'll have some roots out of that in a couple of days as well. Now, I asked a question last week if anybody knew what the white powdery residue on the leaves of my peas was, and having googled that a bit more, I think it was powdery mildew, and by about Wednesday these peas were looking absolutely awful. They were just giving up, and they were totally covered in this white powdery stuff, and I googled it a bit and found out that it was probably powdery mildew, and I looked for some ways of getting it off the leaves. Googled around a bit, found a couple of bad links, and then I found one that sounded really simple, and I thought I'd give it a try. And it was into a litre of water, 5 milligrams of baking soda, and the baking soda changes the pH of the surface of the leaves, to something that the powdery mildew can't actually grow on. And then into that you also add a couple of drips of washing up liquid detergent, and that breaks down the surface tension on the water and makes the actual baking powder solution you've made spread over the leaves more evenly. And the other thing you add is just a few drips, a teaspoon of olive oil into there as well, and that coats the leaves with a thin surface of oil and prevents the mildew spores from being able to actually fall free. So that prevents the spread of the powdery mildew. And I sprayed these for 2 days, and they're looking so much better. I was going to give up on these peas and pull them out, but no, we've got lots of new growth at the top again. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. There we go. So at the top of this pea, it's put out loads of new shoots again, and it's generally looking, well, quite happy again now. So I'm going to keep on with that as a solution for the powdery mildew and see how we get on. Okay, I'm going to take some of these cucumbers off because they're just so big, and they need eating, and it'll give some of the other ones a chance to grow. Look at that. Who wouldn't be impressed with that? And number 2 for this week. There we are. I think that can be one for Matt, my cameraman. Take that home with him. And, I think that'll do for now, that's all. My goodness, that's another huge one. Right, get that one too. I haven't even known that one's growing. Number 4 for this week. Just look at that pig. Fantastic. I'm sorry, I can't resist. Oh, that's nice. As breakfast goes, oh, fantastic. Sorry, one less for pudding. And of course it's not just cucumbers and strawberries that we're getting out of this greenhouse. We're also getting lettuce pretty much every day that we're taking lettuce out of here. Just damaged that one. Lovely. Right, I thought we'd pull up some of these potatoes as well, because they can go as part of my Sunday lunch. Sorry about the traffic noise, I'm right next to a road here. Oh, that's a nice one. That'll be everything for that one. A good one. I see a couple more in the corner there. Get on the lawn for the lawnmower. pretty good. And we'll just grab an onion as well. This is my bed of onions, and I've also got my asparagus over there, with one asparagus spear sticking out the top. It's only been in the ground for a few months. I'm just going to steer a couple of onions. Quite a nice one. Okay, so here we go, folks. I've done my Sunday morning harvest. We've got, oh my goodness, got a fair amount there to be going on with our Sunday lunch, and of course we've got lettuce to come as well, but we'll pick that minutes before we eat it. So yeah, I'm getting loads of stuff out of my greenhouse, loads of stuff out the ground, and it's all fantastic. So cheers, folks. Hope it wasn't too dull. See you next time. Oh, cheers, Brock. Nice. Bye, folks.